Welcome back to the DCI. We're here at Homestead for race 13. Take a quick little qualifying, up and down, and we'll get ready to roll out here. It's going to be a hell of a good race. As this invitational is nearing its end. 16 on pole, and 4 cars still with a shot at it all. Here we go. Green flag is out to kick this race off. As 40 cars roll off into turn 1. Everyone's keeping a tight restart, but the inside lane's getting better launch off. Ben McDonald's got to watch it. Doesn't want to get too screwed up here early on, but I think Duke and Mizzou going to do it to him. That's not what he wanted at all. '51 keeping a solid job so far. Sees for 17 a little ways back. Doesn't have to worry. That 16's got to get down low if he wants any shot at catching back up. 31 going strong though. God damn. They're still trying to throw it in there. Jake getting down to it. Wannabe still making good passes. Again, Tiger Man's up there nearing the front of the pack as somebody's been in the back of the field, but hitting the wall a little too much. '45. Just looking at all the lines he's got opportunities for. 4 wide. Jake thinks better of it. Don't think he had the momentum to go there where he wanted to be. 34-19 battling up front. '77's lost touch with everybody here. But the 33 and the 9, they're battling decently well with each other. The 51 just making passes. Just try to fly out, get himself another win. And yes, that's his plan. Where'd the 31 team go? Not too far back, as it's still got cushion back to a 16. As the 17 is still struggling to make it up. '21's rolling nice and smooth. Trying to avoid the clutches of the 47. Team Duke continues to go high. But the 16 just cannot get it going in the right direction again. That's a big problem when you're racing like that in a lane that you're not comfortable in. Nobody wants to let you in. 9 just drops back down to the low side. Doesn't want to mess up too big here. Mizzou leading this race. As now the 9 could be looking for the lead here. That 17 and 16 are finally in a place where they can start to advance their position, but they got a long way to catch up to their drivers that they're looking for. So they gotta be aggressive, they gotta be consistent, and hope that misfortune strikes on the people that they're trying to beat. 31's keeping it consistent, and the 51's keeping it fast. CS Fast and 11 out front. The 51's just in the middle. Actually, kind of putting the 9 on the high side. Get him going backwards. Landon, he's had good runs, but has never been able to put it together. Now he's back up where he is up front, but not really. Yeah, good position right now. 51's just going to walk right on over him. They're racing pretty wild in the back. I saw Fred Jones put a damn good move where he is, but he's even these guys are racing with all their heart. Back up here, and look at this, with 17's advances are continuing here. 16 just continues to run into pitfall after pitfall. But that one racer is slowly ascending the ranks. You know, he doesn't want to be too obvious with his power, but he's figuring he'll get there soon enough. Whoever needs to pass to make it, he'll make it work. Getting some help from the 3 as well. Always a good start. Getting a little aggressive in the corner right there. Keeping it 4 wide. That is some very intense racing. 33 had to really get out of it. Suffers on the wall a little bit. At least for 16, starting to climb back up. As more drivers swapping hands for the lead, you can really see that maybe this run is starting to wear on them. Maybe. The 9 getting a little high off of 4. 47 passing the 21. And the 3 trying to catch up to his driver, the 42. Logan's going for the lead, though. He don't care. Mizzou up there near the front making bank. Ten having to lift a little bit. Doesn't want to get too much wall. Single filing goes pretty deep. Bornardy just running down the low side is. So is for 16, trying to get there. 17 just kind of battling mid-ground. Kind of lost it to the 47. Now he's paying the price. 4 of Jerry up in the third lane. He doesn't want to make it too hard on himself, but goddamn. Team Duke out front, he's just got fire. He's on fire in a good way. Six looking for a good finish somewhere in here. Like, come on, pleading for a good one. And Racer moving up. He's just got a few more spots left before the 17 can really flex his might here. As they're looking like they're almost 4 wide up there. Jerry keeping the pressure on. As drivers are sliding. Whoa, a little contact between Mizzou and Duke. Duke's got to watch out. What used to be safe is now right behind you. Takes the middle. Ben McDonald actually making the opportunity work. Now the 4 drivers are all right there. With certain matchups being closer than others. Team Duke not giving up on this. Whereas middle is 17 kind of goes a little back. Still racing very wide behind him. Jesus Christ. Duke and Ben still battling. CU clears. RS on the third lane top as Ben goes real deep this time. Duke just holding off the 16. Now a 17 has the optimal line in his run right here. Ben in the middle as Duke tries to run away. And Racer trying to get to a spot where he can start running down to 51. 11's out front. He's getting very late into this run. Hold up. 17's in a position to strike. It's got him right where he wants him. Duke played good defense, but not the 51. Ben McDonald looking real low here. He's going to try to shoot the bottom of Logan just to get around there. And with Duke on top of 3, I think Ben has the line he wants. Through here, the long line of cars behind RS, but Racer gets put up high as well. All 4 championship guys are up high right now. All on a line there. Several cars coming down pit road. Pit stop's beginning. Been even longer, but still, as long as these drivers go, run. Jerry out front. Several drivers battling amongst each other. 17 falls a little bit back to the clutches. Oh, a little contact being made with some drivers. They make it work. They make it stick. Top 4 right now are Racer, Krugmeyer, Born Ready, and Iris. Top 3 coming in. And the 23 pitting as well. Where's that 77 car? Coming down pit road. Seeing everyone making their moves. It's a pretty long pit stop too. Like you see cars, they take their 4 tires and then they come out a little while after. So you lose a good amount of your laps here if you make a mistake here. On board with 16 of Ben McDonald, he is looking to get back up to where he once was to fight the guy he needs to get the fight going with. He's coming off pit roads, looking down there. There's a 31. He just sails on by. He's got him beat. He's got to run for it now. Meanwhile, the 51. 17 coming off pit road at his time. Let's see where Racer comes out. Knows Ben. Doesn't really matter. 31's back there. 51's back there. Whoa, we got a spin. Caution is out. Caution's out. First caution of the day. We're going to re-rack them. Looks like a lot of drivers on the same lap, though. So I saw those 4 championship guys all out there together. Caution was for Zentz. Zentz and Ladion just leaning on each other too hard. Fred Jones gets a good amount of damage from that. Couldn't avoid it. .26. Big damage there. Taking a look at all the position of the drivers. They're going to come down pit. We got a mishmash of drivers pitting. Couldn't tell you why. Alright. I'm struggling to find lead lap cars. Alright, I think everyone here is lead lap with Ben McDonald leading this group. Okay. So 2 lap cars of Zentz and turn 11. And Volley has been black flagged by Tower. Hold up. Oh, this isn't like a recent... This wasn't a recent development. Volley's been black flagged since lap 4. Huh. I guess they really just didn't want the 38 to race. Like, goddamn. So, yeah, Volley's not only out of the race, he's been out of the race for over 30 laps. Final 4 placement. Let's see. Ben McDonald is your race leader, and Team Duke is 9th on the matchup. Down Racer sits 7th, and RS Fast 11 sits 11th. 2 cars 1 lap down, being Zentz in turn 11. And green flag will come out as soon as these drivers get to the restart zone. It's going to be interesting to see who makes it. Green, 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 green. And oh my god, those lap cars are slow. Yeah, it's going to be one of those. So get your asses in gear and try not to fuck this up too much. Ben McDonald getting a healthy jump here. As all of the championship 4 have jumped past Zentz. So that's a good omen. Ben McDonald running away. That's what he needs. With Racer on the high side, that's a bad omen for the 17 team. as RS Fast and 11 will get right on by. Meanwhile, the 50 bajillion lanes of Zents. Yeah, he's holding up cars. Fred Jones is still out there on the lead lap with a car looking like that, and Benny Scholl getting the worst of the hold up here. Let's take a look at the front guys. As a Racer and company, everyone's trying to get to this main group to catch the 16 team. Getting turn 11 out of the way. There's Vader punching above his weight again. Man, he really loves doing that in DCI. I don't get it. Well, to be fair, that is tied. It used to be tied, but you know, sometimes things get complicated. And so far, the 51 is using his opportunity to run the fuck away. Everybody's just kind of here now, chilling. Take a look at some other matchups while we're here. Frosty Wolf and CS Fast and 11. CS is in second place. Frosty Wolf is in 14th, so technically within shot of winning that matchup, but I doubt it, as Spock is dragging the wall through turn 3 and 4. Next matchup on our plate is Jake versus Born Ready. Born Ready is running 24th. Jake is a little ways ahead of him. Not that bad. As we are RS Fast and 11, getting a little bit on that higher lane, that could be problematic when the 17 comes to town. Then with the next matchup, Mizzou and Tiger Man, they're right side by side with each other. And the other matchup between Volley versus BS Fast and 11. Well, BS Fast and 11 got a free win handed to him on a silver platter because Tower disqualified Volley for some bizarre reason. Final two matchups are Hyperdrive versus Canadian Lux and KSS BSS versus Logan. Safe to say Logan's doing a pretty good job there, but the 3 is within the pack there. And the 33 is so far keeping his distance from the 9. That's all you got. As now Ben and Duke are battling now. Duke has the edge for now, but Ben can fight back to get it back. Pretty healthy lead pack of cars, just all sitting here. Got their ducks in a row. The 51 sliding back a little bit. But the 17's also been sliding back there, so hard to really blame him. But you know who's going to be blamed for a lot of shit? Zens. Lead pack coming up on him like galloping horses about to trample an infant. Why was that the metaphor I chose? Jesus Christ. Yeah, Krugermeyer getting the best of Mizzou here as the Ben and Duke matchup go by on the low side. Here come the RS and Racer matchup. RS gets pulled alongside of them. And both RS and Racer pull by. But Racer gets a little bit lower, trying to use a 34 to get around the 51. That's got to be wild. Zent's falling back a second lap down. 3 wide with Tiger Man. Team Duke still has his spot in the finals. Racer getting one on RS. Oh, he kind of pussyfoot the corner there at 51. Trying to hold, but has to drop back behind him. Look at this. The 16 and 31 tandem for their spot. And they're still side by side back there. Racer getting by RS. And Ben and Duke still within shot of each other. The 4 best in the season, all in a battle with each other. Now Team Duke starting to get some separation from the 16 as the 17 is kind of getting in a bit of traffic here for himself. As here comes number 51. We are watching the best of the best take it out on each other. All cars peak performance. All drivers peak performance. Team Duke takes the lead as Ben McDonald finds himself at a disadvantageous line. Meanwhile, RS Fast 11 fighting ever so slightly to find his time around that one racer. He gets right up to the back bumper, tries to give him a little bit of like an arrow push up the track. But it doesn't take. I think this time he's got a good run. Gonna get drafting help with Jerry. It's all good. Team Duke's for the lead. Fred Jones this time. A little bit slow. Not as slow, but still. Not ideal for these guys to be dealing with another one of these wankers. '16 having trouble navigating, negotiating traffic. The 51 keeping himself above the 17 after they pass Fred Jones. Zentz is going to be a whole other problem really soon. It's now the 31 right up behind the lap car. I wouldn't get so cheery if I was 16. He's going to go high as that's where the lapper is. Things do not look good for Ben McDonald over there. Still part 2 of the lap car express here. Hyperdrive bursting onto the scene out of nowhere. Randomly showing himself up inside the top 5. Trying to pick a lane around him. Oh boy. Racer RS getting close to each other. Racer takes it, but RS gets by as well. And the 16 has a lot of ground to make up. Logan and Duke fighting for the lead. RS just a few cars back. And Ben needs a wing and a prayer. Toad Warrior trying to instigate a make up ground on the low side. See what it's got going on. And the 51's got to pick off car by car to get it back to where it needs to be. Hyperdrive coming out of nowhere to be a strong contender for this race. Whoa, Racer, middle lane. RS Fast 11 could take advantage if he wants to use the push for 3 car all the way through. That's what he could be doing. Team Duke falling back a few spots. Ben McDonald starting to mount his comeback. As the 51 and 17 trade hands. Again. Team Duke. Still doing good. Ben McDonald Trying to get some push from help from guys like Misty Vipers, Frosty Wolf, and CS Fast and 11 battle for their spot. That one racer trying to settle down to the low side to begin the ascension. Don't think it's going to work. Oh, big contact with a wall between Landon and turn 11. Back there. They have a lot of drivers back there kind of struggling for their spots. Racers down low. RS there as well. Hyperdrive makes a pass for the lead. No, he comes down pit road. Driver's pitting. Maybe they can't make it to the end. Ben McDonald's pitting. He's one of the few. One of many going down pit road. Maybe a pit road scare at the end of this race is just what they need. If a 17 starts falling back on track, maybe he can make it up in the pitting area. 17 goes an extra lap. So many drivers in right now. Jerry, Racer, Toad staying out. An extra lap. Still plenty of drivers out on track. They got 13 cars on track. Not as much fuel they need to take, so maybe we'll see them all either coming in or staying out. Huh. Yeah, Hyper's coming in, but how many laps does the 23 have on the 33? Oh, 1 lap. Racer's in. Toad's coming in. Bourne's coming in. Alright. The leader of the Stay Out gang is now Obi-Wan Kenobi with 4 to go. There's some major playoff implications buried in here somewhere. Landon and F4 Ace going second and third. Top 3 coming in. Jerry's out. There, let's take a look at what this is battle here. Team Duke and RS Fast 11 in this group. Ben McDonald very far back. And Racer even more further back. So the drivers who were leading their matchups coming onto pit road are definitely going to be leading their matchups coming off pit road. Can't say I'm shocked, but, you know, whatever. Not sure who's out front leading this race, but looks like the grand finals might be 51-31 here. I think Jerry's out front of all drivers. We'll have to see. Maybe just a splash more is what all these drivers needed to make it. 2 to go. Jerry's out front, but not sure what it's going to be. He might be able to hold his ground. Duke and RS going top 5 finishes to get themselves in. Be a good day for those two. White flag for Jerry. Jerry holding him off. May have been a bad season for him in NDS, but at least he's able to get himself one in DCI. Coming to the line, Jerry wins at Homestead. And it's going to be a final of 31-51. Highest position takes all. what a race. They made them, they got all them drivers to run up good. They told them to make a race. And they made themselves a damn good race. I don't know what else I can say, but congratulations to those who've made it this far in the season. And it's going to be one more race to determine all. Until then, see you next time. Take care.